Welcome back. You're with us on PTVI on our show Lunch Money this afternoon. Now let's talk about the entertainment space. News coming in. The premium bowling and entertainment format company Smaaash has acquired 100% stake in PVR's BluO, and this through a cash acquisition deal. That acquisition is going to add 6 centers to Smaash's existing 7 centers in India, and one is going to be in Minneapolis in the United States. Let's discuss this in detail. Chief Executive Officer, the newly appointed one, Tushar Dhingra over at Smaaash, is joining us on this leg of the show. Great to have you with us in the studio, and congratulations on this deal.
Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely. So do tell us, Tushar, what this deal entails really, because as part of your expansion plans, how it actually fits in. Now that you're going to have as many as 6 more centers, and those add to the existing 7, tell us about the expansion plans and what this real deal entails.
See, I think retail and entertainment space is a category which is ready for growth, and there is not even a single brand which is actually taking you to engage in an active manner and creating immersive, exciting, desirable places to go. We own a lot of our IP ourselves, and we keep every center very, very interesting. We are at forefront of augmented reality as well as virtual reality games, and we are out there in the world. We say very proudly that we are make in India, but we are primed for globe. Just a correction, our American center is already operational and is doing well.
It's doing well already. So this doesn't add any other centers outside of India, right?
This is only a domestic conversation.
Right.
And what it does is it takes us from nearly 300,000 square feet retail space to nearly 600,000
But
square
tell
feet.
us about the deal, because that's where the interest is right now, isn't it?
Yes.
What does it actually come together?
In terms of synergies, I think we are addressing the same target audience. What we believe is that because of our technology and what are clearly IP products that we carry, we can really reinvigorate and rejuvenate BluO centers and layer it with some great, exciting F&B experiences. And that could be a superb, ever-changing, desirable place to be. We call it always amazing. You come to us, we'll amaze you.
All right.
Is that his name? Sounds really like a lot of fun, Kunal. Thanks for speaking to us. In fact, by the way, I have had a lot of fun both at BluO and at Smaaash itself, so I know what you're talking about. But just in terms of the integration, how's it really going to be working? What can we expect in terms of branding, experience? What's it really going to feel like going forward?
So in the transition phase, BluO will exist, and we will phase that out, and we will have our own Smaaash branding across all centers.
So that's how you're going to tie that in. But
that is number one. In terms of customer experience, that will be really, really, BluO is clearly is a bowling and a food and beverage environment to be.
Yes.
What we will do is we will infuse virtual reality games. We'll infuse augmented reality games. We have some very strong IPs in our own zone, and we are known for that.
But that's a result of this deal, or that was the
No,
pipeline
this is something that we carry, and I think we can infuse that, and it will give us better value.
So the question is, how are these synergies actually working? In terms of the money that is going out, what are you bringing in from BluO? In actual real terms.
BluO is a very well-established brand.
Correct.
It's a very well-established consumer brand. It has its own following. It is a profitable business. I think we can build from there on, and with our new technologies and ever-progressive nature of our business, we can keep these things very relevant. You know, a lot of places and retail environments today, the visitation and the frequency of visitation tapers down as and when the assets age. We are not going to do that. We are at the forefront of that technology and innovation. With that, what comes in is that I am available and relevant and amazing to you all the time.
Kunal, you may have said this earlier in the show, and I'm sorry because I was having some trouble catching your audio. Just give me a sense as to how many locations you currently have, what you're planning on expanding with, and also overall how your spending is going to change when it comes to this whole project.
So we currently have 7 locations for Smaaash. They are of different sizes. We will add another 6 operational BluOs, and there will be 2 more additional BluOs that we will bring in, obviously with the Smaaash branding.
And what about your marketing spends? Because those would be huge in any case, I would imagine. Now, do tell us, as a percentage of overall sales, how much does that come to? And now, with additional centers as well, how your marketing spend is going to look like?
So, I've had some experiences around retail entertainment as a sector.
Yes.
We typically don't spend too much money, number one. Secondly, I think we believe on having very high net promoter scores. So if you've come and you've come and entertained yourself with us, or you've had your kid to come and have a birthday party with us, we expect and we see a lot of them coming back. Our voice of customer is very, very, our ability to catch the voice of customer is very strong, and then act and innovate towards that. With all of these sectors in place, and with a lot of digital support that we get from the users who come in individually and spread the word to their own communities, we have a lot of organic, word of mouth that goes out.
Right.
And we do not go in, we do only no-brainer real estate locations.
Right.
We don't really kind of think it too much and say, okay, let's try doing this or that. No-brainer locations, great right to win in terms of what is the product offering, superb service delivery, and be consistent around that.
Percentage of sales, since we are
it is single digit, very low single digit.
Low single digit as a percentage of sales, your marketing spend.
But what it does is when you're launching a new city or a center, it goes a little up. That is captured in the business plan.
Right.
But as in operating this thing, very low single digit.
Right.
Could I just quickly, because you've talked about different cities and different launches, and I guess you're getting a real feel in terms of how the spending demographic is changing in this country. What are your observations? Any surprises you've noticed in the last couple of years when you're actually going ahead and expanding your brand? What have you sort of observed sort of changing on the ground in terms of how people are spending their money, the kind of people who are participating in your product? Give us a sense as to what you're seeing.
Thank you for the question. I think it's a very relevant one. I think Smash is age neutral and gender neutral place to be. We address people at different levels of their age brackets. We engage you at different level of life stage that you are in, as well as price points. Our price points are defined by the catchment that we service, and our center gets defined by the catchment that we are servicing, and hence the pricing. What we are seeing is that we see a lot of, we have seen people above 60 even coming and enjoying themselves.
Correct.
We have seen people coming and playing 6 hours at one go.
Which is fantastic, right?
Yeah.
When you expand your audience base like that, and that obviously raises an important question about what the future is looking like, what your fundraising plans are, considering that you are expanding in this inorganic way. What's the timeline in terms of the IPO that has been doing the rounds right now? What are we looking at by way of fundraising? How much are you planning to raise, and when can we expect this IPO?
As of now, no comments.
No?
Yeah.
We don't even have an indication of the kind of timeline that you're looking at? Yeah.
See, as I say, we have a very strong right to win. We are being encouraged by our stakeholders, whether it is consumers, end consumers, or our current stakeholders. We'll see. No comments just for now.
All right. Fantastic. Thanks very much. But you sorted as far as your fundraising plans are concerned?
I think you sorted as business.
As business. Well. Good luck, and congratulations again on this deal that you have going with BluO. And that's as far as Smash is concerned. With that, we're completely out of time on this edition of Lunch Money. The markets are taking a cut. We continue to watch what those are doing in trade, but we pick up the action on the flip side. From Fatima in Delhi, from me here in Mumbai, and the entire team working on this edition of Lunch Money. Thanks for joining us. Good afternoon.